All right, first things first. Here we go. Let's get right into the video. Let's not waste any time. Is this $8,949 PC worth it? As you guys can see on my screen, there is a PC that is costing somebody $9,000 pretty much. Okay, it's called the Velstorm Lux CTO Gaming Desktop PC, liquid cooled. Liquid cooled. That's key. AMD Ryzen 5950X 16 core 128 gigabyte 8 terabytes of PCIe SSD. Now we're not talking about a regular SSD, we're talking about a PCIe SSD. All right, that's crazy. That is crazy. Plus 6 terabytes of hard drive storage, a 3080 Ti 12 gigabyte, and a 360 millimeter AIO with 1,000-watt power supply. Now, let's get into this video. Let's talk about it, okay? Right off the bat, 5950X Ryzen 9 is probably the most greatest CPUs when it comes. Probably the most greatest CPU when it comes to not only gaming but also content creation and and content creation. And I say content creation as in like Premiere Pro, photography, videography, like stuff like that. Pretty much like doing like hardcore intensive stuff on your CPU for graphics and all that good stuff. You guys get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna go too depth into it. Now, I have the CPU. I have the 5950X actually right here with me, and I'll show you. Now, this CPU, God-given, okay? God-given. I love this damn thing. I actually have two of them. I have two of these bad boys, bro. Like, it's that good. I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 PCs, okay? One I haven't built yet, as you guys can see. CPU's right here. And then the other one, I have a kind of like an Xbox Series X PC. Looks pretty cool. I will drop a video, talking about that when I'm ready. But this CPU right here, great CPU, 5950X. You can't go wrong with it. I will probably make a video talking about the CPU in general, but the CPU is worth its price. Now, when it comes to the $8,900 price right here, this is I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Now, 3080 Ti, yes, that is expensive. I think that GPU is about $2,000 minimum. Great GPU, but not alone. Okay, if you just add $2,000, if you take everything else out, right, and just add $2,000 for the GPU and then the CPU, I mean, I got this for about $600. Just add that, $2,600 right there. Okay. Now, obviously, you need a power supply. I would say get a 1,000-watt power supply. Maybe a 850-watt power supply minimum, maybe. But 1,000-watt power supply I would get for sure, just to give you some headroom. And then, so a 1,000-watt power supply would cost you about maybe $300, maybe $250 if you can find one like used. But $300, that's cool. That's fine. You could probably find one for cheaper than that. I don't know if it's going to be very reliable for you, but I'm sure you could find one for a good $200 as well. Now, when it comes to hard drive storage, obviously you don't need 8 terabytes of hard drive storage and 6 terabytes of SSD storage. That is overkill. That is completely overkill. It's not even funny. Now, I do see 128 gigabytes here. I don't know what they're trying to say about this thing right here. I think they're talking about RAM. If they're talking about RAM, that is absolutely insane. 128 gigabytes of 128 gigabytes of RAM storage is absolutely insane. So I'm just gonna, I think they're talking about storage. I think they're talking about RAM. So I mean, there you go. That is crazy. That is definitely gonna be a hefty price. I don't see it being more than $600, just because they could put any stick of RAM in there. It doesn't have to be the best of the best. It could be the minimum. So I can say just off of RAM and GPU and CPU, that's gonna cost about maybe $3,300. Now the price of this is skewed. Obviously, throw the power supply in there, an extra $200. Let's say $3,500. And this price is already at $9,000. Obviously, this whole bill right here is just absolutely insane. You don't need it. You clearly, it's overkill. You don't need it. It is water cool. Let's throw an extra $1,000 for that, because water cooling is pretty cool. It's hard to do. It's hard to get. We'll throw another $1,000 in there. That's what, $4,500? The price is still not there. Like, I'm not spending $9,000 on a PC that has all of this plus overkill. No. Okay? It's not worth it in my opinion. In your opinion, it could be worth it. If you're dropping this much money on a PC, congrats. You are amazing. I'd rather build a PC and have it worth this much rather than me buying a flat out pre-built. That's just my opinion. My PC is probably worth around $3,300. This is just overkill. It's just overkill. Now, that being said, obviously it looks pretty cool. It's white. You know, it's water cooled. Like I said, again, it has 6 fans in it. The best of the best fans. Has the greatest GPU out there. Bro, I'm just not buying it. It's just not for me. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section about that. That is pretty much it for this video. Do you need this PC? Do you need a $9,000 PC from Amazon? No, you absolutely do not. I'm sorry for the guy that is selling this. If somebody buys it, hey, shout out to them. But, bro, overkill. No, don't waste your money. Save you a couple dollars. Build yourself a PC. You'll learn it better. And, yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Subscribe, like, and, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm supposed to read this shit. That for life.